opened in 2020 and immediately one of the main attractions here on the Las Vegas Strip. Welcome everyone to Allegiant Stadium. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Buffalo Bills and the Las Vegas Raiders. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And away we go at Allegiant Stadium. Dylan Laube on the return. And in the end, only able to get this up to his 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. And first carry here for Ashton Genty. Shoots away from one. And gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Tackle made by Cole Bishop.
He was brought down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Second down now for Mendoza. This one's misplayed and falls to the ground. Incomplete, and now it's 3rd down. He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. You got to help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that. That was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here's the snap to Mendoza. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Dorian Williams makes the play. And the Bills are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, following his interception, he remains out there. Looks like he got banged up pretty badly on that play. They'll send someone out to look at him. All set to go now from the 35. Allen taken right to the air. And the catch won't survive the contact this time. Incomplete. That was a tough-ass partner making that play against double coverage. It's 2nd down.
Quarterback of his renown, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Throwing on second. Allen. Pulled in by his back. Cook. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for loss.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Shakir sent in motion left. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Got a man, that's Kincaid. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
And he's able to get this down to the 13. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice game.
Yeah, because there's a little boom or bust, right? As an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
Again, it's Cook. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Well, that's just about textbook defense on how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Enough to Cook here out of his own read. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving, Brock, pounding it forward, setting an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
Buying some time left. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. Running for the pylon and in. Touchdown Bills.
Touchdown.
Dalton Kincaid, number 5 for him this season. Pass is good on the extra point. And they jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7. Raiders nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off for
Bass now to kick this away. Laube with the return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10. Drive starts with Gfssl. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, second down. Nice run there on first down, Brock. Now this defense a little vulnerable ahead of this second down play.
Sure is, and just kind of sets the table. Everything in that playbook is open to you. If you want to be aggressive, right now might not be a bad time.
Now we got the first carry of the game for the rookie out of Arkansas. They stop him after about a 5-yard gain, and that is good enough for a fresh set of downs. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock, but right there it did nicely for him.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it could be super complex. You get into a lot of language and a lot of detail, and then other times, like, just run away from the blitz. Just run away from it, and good things can happen.
Finds a man right side. To the sideline, and out he goes to end what was a fantastic gain. About 27 yards there. And it is first down, Las Vegas.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
He gets him around 6 there. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down. Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4.
At the Bills' 31-yard line.
Mendoza running the play action. And an unforced error. Can't bring that one in. That's going to go as a drop, and that means it's third down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Mendoza, third and short. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Christian Benford has it. And the Bills are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
This is such a back-and-forth nature of this game that we all love. Defense is just infused with confidence. Back-to-back possessions, taking it away, and offensively, boy, you just feel like you're killing your team right now. Got to protect the football.
First and 10 now from the 46. Now the shotgun give to Cook. They bring him down, but we all saw how that one looked, right? There was a face mask involved, and the flag is out. It took hauling him down by the face mask to bring an end to that play, and that adds a cool 15 yards onto the end of the run. Here's Allen. Hits his target. That's DJ Moore. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, that really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Drops it off to Cook. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one.
I think you felt what I felt up here in the booth, Kate. A little bit of, I don't know, a little bit of desperation, but a little extra force with that tackle.
Throwing on second. Here's Allen. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
3rd and goal for Allen. Makes the catch. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. DJ Moore from 2 yards out. Bass on for the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. It's a 14-0 game here early.
14. Raiders nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Laube with the return. And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Play action. Mendoza. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Second down. This is Mendoza. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Now air it out on 3rd. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out, how in the heck do we turn this around?
Begins his return at the 16. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Allen to throw. Finds Kincaid. He's tackled after a gain of about 13. It'll be 1st down Buffalo.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Solid running here. That's 9 yards. He brings up 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Second down. Here's Allen. Big strike downfield to Coleman. Oh, that one did some damage as he's finally hauled down. A gain of about 24. 1st down coming up.
1st down, Buffalo.
Allen on the play action. Big strike here to Moore. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And a nice start here on first down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down.
And the defender comes away with it. Taron Johnson has it. And the Raiders will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Raiders take over first and 10.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10. Dive play straight ahead. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Well, you taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. D coordinators love to dial it up.
Lasers this one deep down the middle. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Jordan Hancock.
Yeah, I get it. Trying to add further juicing momentum. Throw that hammer, throw that uppercut early. That hubris was their downfall as it sends them now right back to the sideline.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. Allen setting up play action. Flushed out of the pocket. And he can't pull this one in. That's incomplete. Second time he hasn't been able to bring in a catchable ball. Keep an eye on that. It's second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Second down throw for Allen. Over the middle to Moore. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Bills have a first down.
First down, Bills.
Cook trying this one up the gut. On the move into the red zone. Toward the pylon, and he is in. Touchdown, Bills.
Touchdown, Buffalo.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And a lead now 21.
Tyler Bass to kick off.
Bass now to kick this away. Laube with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. Straight ahead with Genty. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Man, great read by the defense there. They attacked, and they found that runner quick.
You look up run blitz by a linebacker,
yeah.
That is in the dictionary right there.
There it is. Running out of the gun with Washington. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on second down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Now Mendoza. Pass complete to Robinson. Brought down after a gain of about 5. That gives them a first down.
They call third downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Sent to the ground by Maxwell Hairston. First down run gets him 6, so now it is second and 4. Back to Genty. They rally to him after a gain of about 7. That effort enough. They got the first down.
A 7-yard gain.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner.
Down.
More from Allegiant Stadium coming up.
10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Here's Mendoza. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Mendoza on second. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. Defense finally able to close on this after a gain of about 24. And that sets up a Raiders first down.
That's another Raiders first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Pitch play to Genty. And that is a touchdown!
Touchdown!
Matt Gay on for the extra point.
Gay on for the point after.
Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And it's down to a 14-point game.
Raiders 7.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. On the return, here's Ray Davis. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
Return. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Now Allen. Brought in right side by Kincaid. And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making the catch. So this is going to be about a 6-yard pickup.
And 4 at the 39-yard line.
Working on 2nd down. Allen. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Allen setting up to throw. This is brought in by Coleman. Stop is made after a gain of about 7. That's going to be enough for the first. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Allen looking to throw. He's got Khalil Shakir. And he doesn't get the chance to add on to that play, but they still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42.
First down, Buffalo.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. A very short kick here from the right hash. Bass's kick is good. And our first half ends with 3 points. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. On the return, here comes Davis. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Allen. Left side into the hands of Shakir. To the sideline and out of bounds, but not before he picks up 22. And that's going to be a Bills 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Going right back to Davis. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Nickel set here from the Raiders. 3rd down. Back to throw now, Allen. He's got Kincaid on the out route. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo 1st.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless. He took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Going right back to Kincaid, complete. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. A stoppage here as we see somebody pretty shaken up from that play, and it's Dalton Kincaid who's going to need some assistance from the medical staff. Straight ahead, here's Cook. Big gap up the middle, and he is all the way ahead to the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Bills have a 1st down. Another one for Cook. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. That right there, exactly the type of havoc that a well-designed blitz can cause, Brock. Everyone's so busy picking up their rushers. That D-tackle cleaned up.
Sure did. He gets his one-on-one. He shocks him with those heavy hands, knocks off that blocker, and knocked down that runner.
Throwing on 2nd. Here's Allen. Into the end zone, but not brought in. He falls incomplete. We'll bring up 3rd down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
3rd and long for him here. The pressure gets there. Allen goes down. Max Crosby. And that's going to leave this offense facing a 4th and forever 22. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. Definitely not an automatic here. This 41 yards away.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Laube with the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. A little revenge from the coverage team there after they gave up a pretty nice run back.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Escapes a defender. He's brought down after a big play, giving him about 19 yards. And that is good for a Raiders first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Mendoza now. Taking a deep shot here. Well, they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw. Swatted away by the defense.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Second down. This is Mendoza. Caught. Trey Tucker makes the play. Good work by this offense as they get about 20 on the play before the defense stops them. And it is first down, Las Vegas.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Genty from the gun. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line either. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
And he overshoots his man. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Throw here, 3rd down. Cut at the 10-yard line. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Las Vegas, first down.
Here's Genty. And he's going to run this in. Touchdown, Raiders. Ashton Genty brought one back earlier and now takes one across. Gay to add the extra point. Send right down the middle and good. And the lead is cut to 13.
The score, Bills 27, Raiders 14.
The Raiders kicking team is out there and they'll boot this away. On return, here comes Davis. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Davis on the return. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Now design run. It's Allen. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create a tackle for loss.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. And he's going to go down. They haul him to the turf at the 21. Here's Crosby again. With the 2 for him in this game, that doubles his season total.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate. Right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with the tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's complete to Coleman out left. And as they bring him down, a lot of yards. Nicely done, but still short of the markers. And it is 4th down. The Bills with a punt team out there. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own.
All right, 1st and 10, going heavy to the right side here. 3 tight ends. This is Mendoza. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That's Cole Bishop. And he's going to bring this back with a pick 6 and a Buffalo touchdown. So Allen lining the Bills up to go for 2.
The Bills
That pick six ought to spell the end to any potential comeback we might have seen out of him, Brock. This deficit might be just too much to come back from.
Yeah, if there's any hope left, they sure could have used some points. And they're going to have to get points now in a hurry. And that's for an offense who just threw the interception. Heading right back out there, you better flush it fast.
Laube with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Raiders take over first and 10.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10. And off to Genty. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Second down now for Mendoza. Throw right side is caught by Robinson. And give him about 4, nothing beyond the catch. And hit got there quickly. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Raiders football, but really just counting down the moments at this point. This game's gotten out of hand. Mendoza, 3rd and short. This is a heater going deep. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. Continuing to throw it despite the game he's had, Brock. Coaches obviously still have faith in him despite all these interceptions.
Yeah, I think that's right. I think it's faith. And it's also like a sense of belief that, and they know, these coaches know, that this is where you've got to work through it. Not on the practice field, but in what gets really tough right here in game action.
And the fair catch made here at the 15.
And taken. The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10. Here's a give to Cook. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Pulled in by his back, Cook. And they found something that worked there. Nearly 30 yards on that play. And almost always, it's going to be good for a first.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Bills.
They pitch it out to him here. So calling some modest game here, Brock. About 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. It's the pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Zone read. They'll give it to Davis. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Throwing here, Allen. Bails out of the pocket quick. Brought in right side by Moore. Defender closing in and will take him out of bounds, but not before he picks up 25. And that's going to give the Bills the first down. Now Allen. Right back to him, but he can't make the catch this time. Defender waiting with that hit, forces it out. It's 2nd down. Too early to go back to that well, partner. They were still locked in on him after his gain on that previous snap.
Yeah, they defended this one far better than the last one. Some renewed focus, embodying him up. You know, as a defender, you have got to separate that receiver from the ball.
It's going to be taken down here, but not before the play gets him 12 big yards and a first down.
Kind of just feel it, don't you? Trying to close out this game, just keep leaning on that somebody who has produced and made the most of every one of his touches throughout.
They kick the running back in motion. It's a designated keeper for Allen, and he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up.
Nice little welcoming party waiting for him at the line of scrimmage. No surprises that time. This defense was ready.
20-yard line.
This is Cook. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be third down. Now, as that play ends, we see somebody hurt down there, and it's James Cook they're sending the trainers out to check on. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Allen to throw. And he gets home. Touchdown, Buffalo. Keon Coleman scoring there on the 10th play of that drive. Bass on for the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they continue piling onto this lead.
Raiders 14. Tyler Bass to kick off.
Bass now to kick this away. Laube with the return. This makes it up to the 25.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Washington. Oh, that one did some damage as he's finally hauled down. A gain of about 24. First down coming up.
Runs like that one, baby, that's where you can really see how locked in and in sync this offense is. The choreography up front to get all the blocking in place. The back's ability to see those holes as they open up. And the coach is finding the right call, Kate, for the right moment. It's beautiful to watch when a plan comes together.
Second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 46-yard line.
Shotgun give here to Genty. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
They go inside, give to Washington. Flies past the first, inside the 30. And he has it down to the 26-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now Mendoza. No place to go here, and they plant him back at the 37. And it's T.J. Sanders. And it's going to be a long way to go now for these guys on 2nd down.
At the 37-yard line.
Here's Mendoza. Caught by Washington, left side. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders trying to do some window dressing. Looking at 3rd down here after that last completion went backwards. Mendoza. Has a man downfield. This is Robinson. He stopped, finally, after a gain of almost 30. And that sets up a Raiders 1st down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself. Fair to say he's just been all over the place in this one today. Some accuracy issues early. They gave him plenty of looks trying to get him into rhythm, but they just never could, and the incompletions continue to pile up.
And this is going to fall incomplete. So they made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. Now it's 3rd down.
brings up third
Still
down
10 yards to
and
get this
10.
first down as they come to the line. Mendoza working. And they're going to claw back just a little bit here near the end. That's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Raiders.
Gay to add the extra point.
Point after.
Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And the lead reduced a bit. It's now 21.
Raiders 21.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. On the return, here comes Davis. Good work so far. He's got room. All right, so they're going to take over the 39. Nice effort there.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. It goes to a knee as Tom winds down in this one. Lining up to take a knee on second down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Setting up for the kneel down on third. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going.